Hey everybody! This mini lesson is still going to be about English, but the main focus is on numbers. There are a couple of ways that we write numbers one way, but we say them differently. So let's take a look. All right, first is with phone numbers. This is typically written a little bit different in multiple countries. So how do we do it here in the United States? How do we do it in United States English? This is how it goes. That phone number there that starts with a 9, that's my phone number on WhatsApp. Do you know how to read it out loud? This is the format for how we write it, but how do we say it? How do we read that number? How do I tell a student what my phone number is? Two ways. 919-307-5747. Or I can say 919-307. O, like the letter O, we can say that in place of 0. Or I can say 919-307-5747. I can change how I say the end of my phone number and split the 4 numbers into 2 and 2. 5747. But what I cannot do, this is not correct, is to say 91-9-37-5747. That's not a phone number. That's not how we say a phone number. Let's practice with the next one. It starts with a 2. 217-504-1922. Or maybe 217-504-1922. Either way is correct. Now, how about this third one? Do you know how to say this one? This one's a little tricky. You can say 800-555-1212, but you can also say 800. We call this an 800 number. Usually, it's something to do with a company. We call it telemarketing. We might say customer service. If you're calling a big company, oftentimes you have to call an 800 number. This is an 800 number. 800-555-1212. This is what you will actually hear on the TV when you see advertisements on the TV. All right, next. The next numbers format topic is dates. So today is that date that's written on the top. August 1, 2022. That's how it is written. We also write 8/1/22 or 8/1/2022. But how we say it is a little different. We would say today is August 1st, 2022, or it's August 1st, 2022. Now, what we don't say today is August 1. We just don't say that. Every number in a date, the day of the date, we say 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, the 5th, the 10th, the 15th, the 22nd, the 30th. We always add ST or the RD or the TH for those words. So you can see them written here as the words, but also how we write them as numbers. And remember the order. The order here in the United States is month, day, year. Always. You always will write it that way. All right. Last topic of numbers. This is kind of vocabulary and something to listen for. Maybe you have heard this before. Large numbers, so not the number 1, not the number 10, but 100, 1,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion. You will hear people say, yes, you will say 100, but you will also hear 100 with an A, 100. So here are a couple of examples so that you can hear the difference. we would write it. Maybe you text to your friend, can I borrow $100? But you can also say, can I borrow $100? $100. Or how about this one? We just had that big lottery and someone won. He won $1 million in the lottery. He won $1 million. Usually you will hear 100, 1,000, a million, because it's a little bit faster. And we know 100,000 million. If it's something else, we will have to say the number. 2 million, 10 million, 50 million. You have to clarify how many millions. But when it's just one, you can just say a million, which means there's just one. So I hope that was helpful for a little bit of numbers vocabulary, which is still English, but it wasn't all words. It was kind of fun to look at numbers. Please leave a thumbs up that you have watched. Please let me or your other teachers know if you have any questions, and we look forward to the next video. Thank you.